Hello there. Happy New Year. um, you know, in the last year, 2024, I spent a whole lot of time uh on my channel. Obviously, it's been I don't even know the month that I left, okay? Uh I planned on coming back. I've seen so many things and wanted to comment and just didn't have the time. My phone was like kind of broken, so I'd do like quick little TikToks or something, but excuse me, I wasn't around, obviously. And I did a Halloween uh pool or reading rather, and then that's pretty much the extent of where I've been in the last year, I guess. I do not remember when I gave myself the egg. So, however long that's been, it's pretty much how long I've been MIA, okay? So, what I have been dealing with, I recall at some point saying something like I wasn't listening to as much music. Um, and what I've been doing with that is, well, obviously there was the beef. Wow, I've missed everything. I haven't really been able to speak on that stuff. I was focused on some other stuff, but the beef with Drake, right? Prior to that, I had said that I was kind of distancing myself. I hadn't been listening to music a lot because I was dealing with a lot of conflict emotionally. Now, I don't call myself I don't really I don't treat others in a misogynistic way. But I do see where those beliefs are I'm still aligned with them. And I actually just had a conversation with someone and it finally gave me the words I wanted to say to you, okay? So, last year I was still listening to music, but it wasn't as much because I found that I had grown and my music choices aren't really the best in terms of that growth, okay? What I was coming to was the breakdown of the misogyny in music and how I was literally digesting that all the time. I mean, I was digesting that at a nasty rate, okay? But even further, um, I started to pinpoint like the day that I actually realized that they weren't good, right? It actually happened in 2018. And then I continued to like speak on some of their behaviors. Hi, thank you. Um, I started to like break down and speak on their behaviors. I'm in comment sections talking about how inappropriate Drake has been, but I could not let him go. I could not let it go. Um, Kanye could not let it go. And this is so really what was happening in this last year when I wasn't really uh, posting a lot is I was breaking up with my invisible friends, my imaginary friends. I was breaking up with them. I was in the process of like grieving um, the creative process because, the majority of my channel, even the titles of some of my videos and things are like that were inspired by some of these artists. And um, watching that downward spiral was like it was like a perfect timing because I didn't even listen to the last album that he had dropped before this beef happened and stuff. And So when it happened, it was really interesting because when I did that, I did a reading on him. I think sometime, if it wasn't last year, it was like the year before that. I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun, right? I did a reading and I had made a comment about that and what that speculation will do and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, just watching some shit unfold like that was pretty interesting. But it also had, you have to like confront yourself and why you're still aligned with the artistry. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of reconstructing mentally with that. It was really rough. And um, I spent a lot of days emotional, but I don't think that's any abnormal behavior for myself because I tend to be very emotional anyway. So I'm late as hell. It is January 8th. I did not do any holiday readings. I didn't do anything but just relax and bring in the new year sleeping until my neighbor let off some fireworks and my cat and my son were in my bed, you know. But happy New Year to everyone. Um, it was a very interesting year last year. Um, Finances are a little bit better. Uh, so still haven't quit smoking. I'll be praying, I'll be asking God. But it hasn't happened. There's no willpower for that. Um, and kind of just dealing with the betrayal of my artist. Even, uh, you know, consensus is that Kendrick won, right? But even then, Kendrick is no more of a hero than anyone else. Now, it's not like he's in the media doing a lot of weird stuff, but his lyrics also fall in line with patriarchal values. I didn't even say that right, but he still falls with those values. So, like, there's nobody for me to listen to because the only thing I listened to was men musically. And when I try to listen to women, I don't align with them either right now. I'm kind of like in limbo with my creative juices. I don't align with them. Of course, you're gonna listen to bop. You're gonna listen to a bop, all right? You're gonna listen to Cardi. You're gonna hear Lotto. You're gonna hear Doechii is kind of cool, right? But I still don't uh like. I don't know. There's just something that isn't fully for me, right? So that has been a major thing for me in the last year, splitting up with my friends. It was rough. Um, Also, I spent a lot of time on that bus, and then all of a sudden, I just didn't, and I'm back in the house. I see good things happening for me, you know, but it's very slowly coming, and I'm not really doing much. I kind of just, I'm on my own time, you know? So I don't really have anything else to say right now. Um, I need to get a charger for my laptop because I have many things to talk about, obviously. Um, and kind of just like go over the last year, but I need my laptop so I can write it down. I don't want to be doing like these little randoms, you know. So, y'all have a good evening, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed New Year.